Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? We all know that behavior plays a massive part in life, communication, and how you form your habits. You see, the thing is, when we create a string of behaviors and we enforce it, then it becomes a habit. And the more you exercise these habits and these behaviors, the more your life outcomes will shift. And that could be in a positive way or a negative way. Behavior is important when we are communicating because it's about 25% of what you say and 75% of how you say it and how you act. You can't just accept an apology, but the behavior doesn't change. And your behaviors, the way you react, respond, and are towards other people will change how your results are and how your life outcomes will be as well. We generally react and respond, and we do this in a way that could be positive or negative. But either way, we react or respond to a situation in life or to certain people. And there's a difference between reacting and responding. Responding is taking the cool, level-headed way where you are a little bit more logical, you can stay calm. But reacting is working on that emotion and expressing that emotion in a possibly volatile way. The outcomes of our decisions will be heavily dependent on how we behave, because how we behave can create a good outcome or a bad outcome, depending on if we react or respond. And funny enough, that's a decision that we make. Our behaviors, the way we reinforce a certain pattern of behavior that becomes a habit, is a decision that we make. And when you change your behavior into a more positive way, or you stop a bad habit, your outcomes in life will change for the better, because you need to make a conscious effort to not fall back in old habits and old behaviors. And it could always be for the best to change your behavior, because when you change your behavior, you also change the way that you think, and you're more able to take control of a situation than reacting out of emotion. We tend to reinforce behavior that creates habits, and this can be damaging or helpful. The habits will serve us in one way or another, even if it is an unhealthy habit. It is still meeting a specific need that you need fulfilled. And people create bad habits because their needs are not fulfilled, so they're looking for a more destructive way of meeting those needs. But changing your behavior will change how you react, how you respond, and how your situations will unfold as well. And also, people will respond to you the way that you behave to them. If you behave towards someone in a very negative way, they will respond in a negative way. It's all about how we mirror each other and how we react and act on how someone is towards us. But changing habits is changing behavior first and foremost. And when you change your behavior, you get better outcomes, because you're no longer looking for the negative. You're not trying to attract more negativity. And that's what behaviors create. You either attract bad outcomes and bad things in life when you have a string of habits that's unhealthy, and that could also contribute to an unhealthy lifestyle. And if you have an unhealthy lifestyle, you feel unfulfilled and you make decisions that are not always the best for you, and that could give you outcomes that you really didn't expect or that you really didn't want. change the behavior first. When the behavior changes, the habits change. Once the habits change, your outlook changes. And when your outlook changes, you're able to respond in a different way, and that will automatically affect your life outcomes. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Please feel free to leave a topic in the comment section and I'll make a video discussing it. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.